Hey everyone, it's Audrey from the recipe website twopinkpeonies.com. Today I wanted to share a delicious and easy way to make banana bread. We'll be making banana bread in a bundt cake pan. Now, this recipe is great for a couple of reasons. It's good if you are making a holiday breakfast like for Easter or for Christmas because it makes a huge bundt pan's worth of banana bread. This is also a great way to use up eggs if you have your own chickens because it uses 4 eggs. All right, so enough about the recipe. Let's get started with making it. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then we're going to start by mixing our dry ingredients together. So this is all-purpose flour. This is 2 1/4 cup. I will list everything in the notes below in case you missed something or want to come back to it. All right, and then I have 2 cups of sugar. Don't come at me. This makes a big bundt pan of banana bread. I never said this was diet food. All right, and then I've got a couple of things here. I've got half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Dump that in. All right, and then here's something that maybe you don't always use in your banana bread, but I have instant vanilla pudding mix. And then just so you know, this is the 3.4 ounce box. So don't get the big box because it'll make it too mushy and it'll be too strong. So you want the small box, the 3.4 ounce box. And make sure you get instant because if you do the cook and serve, the recipe won't turn out right. So 2 things, make sure it's instant and make sure you get the smaller 3.4 ounce box. And this adds just like a really great flavor. I think it pairs really well with the banana. I think you'll love it. Makes it extra moist too. All right, so we're just gonna gently stir everything together. These are all of our dry ingredients. The reason we do this is because we don't want someone to take like a big bite of baking soda, big bite of salt. That would be really not good. This is why we give everything a good mix before we put in the wet ingredients. All right, so we've got everything mixed up. And then next, I'm gonna add bananas. I've got 3 large bananas that I mashed with a fork. So any bananas from like a little swatty to almost turning black are good. You just don't want to use bananas that are like super yellow because it won't be as good. And then I've got 2/3 cup of coconut oil. You can also use vegetable oil or another neutral oil. I made this with vegetable oil, although I'm trying to transition my family more to using coconut oil in my recipes. But really, vegetable oil works if it's not a concern for you. Any other neutral oil too. And then I've got 4 large eggs. All right, so I've got my hand mixer and I'm gonna mix everything up and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I've got everything mixed up with my hand mixer. I mixed everything for about, I don't know, like a minute or two, just until it's well combined. You don't need to go crazy, but just make sure you get the sides and mix it up really well. And then I've got my bundt cake pan. This pan is so old. It's like ancient. I think my aunt gave it to me when I was in college, maybe. It's really old. Might be time for me to get a new one. Anyway, so I sprayed it really well. I used coconut oil, but whatever nonstick spray you like, you can use. We're gonna pour the batter in here. And if you like, you can add some nuts. You can add some chocolate chips in here. You could probably do about half a cup. Start with that. See if you want to add more, if you want to add anything. We are going to put this in the oven next. Again, 350 degrees. And then we're going to bake it for 55 to 60 minutes. You may need to bake it a little longer depending on your oven. You'll know it's done when a toothpick comes out clean from the middle. All right, so I'm gonna get all the batter out. I think I got it. I made a little mess right there. I'll clean this off with a paper towel first. I am getting a little messy. Things get messy when you cook. That's okay. It can be cleaned. But I'm going to clean this part up right here so it doesn't burn. And I'm going to bake it for 55 to 60 minutes. Again, you'll know it's done when a toothpick comes out clean from the middle. And I will show you what it looks like when it's all done baking. All right, so I just took my banana bread out of the oven and it smells amazing. I really hope if you make this recipe, you like it. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put it on a plate and cut it and show you what it looks like. All right, so I let my banana bread cool. I just gently poke the sides in the middle with a butter knife. I flipped it over on the plate. This is what it looks like. It's so good. This is one of my favorite ways to make banana bread. And it makes a lot of banana bread. So if you're having, a holiday party, a brunch, people over, this is a great recipe because you can feed a lot of people. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my new cookbook. I have a new copycat cookbook. It's on Amazon. It's available on the Kindle app, EPUB, and then it's also available in paperback. I'll link that below in case you're interested.